Meet the most interesting man in the world.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
¿Crees que habrá alguien tan interesante como él?
No es fácil saberlo.
Dos Equis, of course, introducing its next pitchman for a new generation. Here now is Bruce Turkel, CEO of Turkel Brands. So, Bruce, what do you think? Is this?
Wait, he's got a new book all about them.
Oh, all about them. That's right.
All right,
Forgive
now,
us.
what do
we
you
have
think
a
of
picture of
there
it? There we go. So,
all right.
is this a good move for the brand? I mean, after all, we're all about selling Dos Equis here.
You know, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, what a mistake. They've got this guy everybody loves. It's very hard to change pitchmen. But then it dawned on me the demographic of the hardcore beer drinkers are not exactly the same as the original most interesting man, who is now 78 years old. So, yes, I think it makes sense. It's like changing James Bond. We all say Sean Connery was the best, but I'm a big Daniel Craig fan. So, yeah, I think if they do it right, it's a great idea.
Plus, you make the great point that they can always pivot back. If this tanks, they can always bring the first guy back, and he could say, they tried to replace me. Very interesting.
Interesting.
You can get right back. Yeah, it's perfect. I can't let you go without asking you about what's going on in the political race. So I saw both Democrats and Republicans saying today that this basket of deplorables thing, she said it twice, that it's intentional, and they think it's good marketing, that it changes the conversation to, well, are 50% of Trump's voters racist and homophobic and deplorable, or is it a smaller amount? That they actually were trying to sell it as a clever pivot, not as a blunder. From a marketing standpoint, because I know you're not pro-Trump, but from a marketing standpoint, do you think that Hillary struck gold with this statement, or was it a mistake?
No, I don't think she struck gold. And the reason is not any reason that I've seen written or what people say. The reason I don't think it makes sense is because what she is doing is taking a page out of his playbook. And as we've said repeatedly, when you're the leader, you never look behind you. So even if this goes over well, even if the folks who weren't going to vote for her won't anyway, so it doesn't matter, what I don't like is that it adds credence to what he's been doing, because now she's kind of doing the same thing. I don't think it fits who she is. I don't think it's her authentic truth.
Bruce,
I
you
don't
say
think it was a good
she's
idea.
the leader, but isn't the leader defined by momentum, and isn't the momentum now behind Trump, not Hillary?
Well, no, because if that was the case, by the way, the momentum would be hit with him all along. He's gotten all of the press, all of the talk. I think we have to look at the polls, and certainly the polls that we trust and believe in.
But he's losing, he's gaining momentum on her in the polls.
Well, and when he passes her, he then becomes the leader.
Okay.
But no,
right.
I have a feeling he's been playing a unique game. It works for him. It won't work for anybody else.
Interesting.
Great stuff, Bruce Turkel. Always fantastic. We appreciate it.
He is the best. And thank you
really
for
good
that
marketing.
nod to me being the most interesting man.
Absolutely, right.
By the way, that guy's French. He's not Spanish. The new most interesting man.